I was going to start this video off talking about Ryan Rollins and his 0 points, 2 rebounds, and 0 assists going into halftime. But you know what? It's not even worth it, to be honest with you. Every night is some straight horse shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, it can't be every night we're talking about, DMPs and people ruled out after lock and people on the court doing cardio. Right now, we got Brook Lopez is the real Giannis, and Giannis is the real Brook Lopez. If you're following that game for any reason, I mean, it's just so stupid. I'm just tired. It's like I'm not even. Even if I win double my money tonight, I'm just still tired of the fucking theatrics. We got SGA at 11-5 going up against the Clippers. We got a 6-game slate. Is Jokic playing? Jokic is he playing on Sunday? Yeah, he's ruled out. All right, well, SGA he looks a little bit better. I don't know if I want to play. I mean, he's matchup proof. Let me not get crazy, but do we need to spend all that money on him on this slate? That's the question. He's an okay play. Harden's in play. Young's in play. It's very scary to play LaMelo against Miami when Charlotte's playing for nothing. They have no reason to play him 38 minutes. Grimes seems like they're just gonna, run him to the end of the season. He's in play. Not really interested in Barnes. Probably doesn't even hit 30 minutes. Amen Thompson. I know he had some highlights. I don't know how many fantasy points he had. Let me check. Let me see what's going on. Hello. Today, yeah, 51 fantasy points. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna check to see what Sengun did. So Thompson had 51. Sengun had 30. Shot 4 for 15. They really be taking away from each other's production. Now what's gonna happen is everybody's gonna go play Amen Thompson. Sengun's gonna go off. Just like how when everybody played Kevin Porter, the other day against the Lakers, and Kevin Porter only played 17 minutes, and then you fade Kevin Porter on last night's slate, and then he has 18 fantasy points in the first half. That's what this is. That's what NBA DFS is. It's just a bunch of switcheroos. Everything's a switcheroo. Somebody goes off one night, we cool them down the next night. That's how this shit goes. What happened to Vucevic on Washington? What happened to him? He went from starting to having a good outing to DNP or playing 4 minutes and the end of the game. Whatever the fuck it is. This shit is just all smoke and mirrors. All of it is all bullshit. I promise you. It's all bullshit. I'm not gonna chase Amen Thompson, but he's not a bad play. I'm not gonna chase it. Hero, I'm not really interested in anything from Miami. Cause you play Hero, fucking Wiggins goes off. You play Wiggins, Bam goes off. What the fuck is going on? Like, these fucking guys are taking turns. Jamal Murray, if he stays out, the rest of Denver looks better. Derek White, do we get Jaylen Brown back? All right, so he's not playing Sunday either. Okay, so let's give White a bump. Let's give Holiday, Pritchard, Tatum a bump. I'm not really interested in Hauser, but Derek White's in play. Jalen Green's in play. Westbrook's in play. He gets a bump. Dyson Daniels is always in play because of his steals upside. Castle, we can take that shot. What he did? What did he do last game? 35 minutes, 52 fantasy points. About fucking time. Castle, Vassal, they're all in play. We know that, but we'll get to Vassal in a second. Van Vliet's in play. Houston's going to be a very hard team to play in DFS. You're going to have Van Vliet, Green, Thompson, Sengun, even Brooks looking for fantasy points. How do you figure that out? Take shots. You just got to take shots. Sharp gets a bump if there's no Simons, which is Jared Butler, 6.2. He's fine. If Drew Holiday can't go, Pritchard everybody else gets a bump. We know that. Scoot Henderson gets a bump if there's no Simons. I'm not interested in Ball. Chris Paul's in play. The rest of these guys I'm not going to be touching. Barrett. I'm not going to touch Barrett. He's probably going to play 30 minutes. These guys aren't trying to win. What are we doing? He's not even. Look, he played 27 and 25 minutes last 2 games. I can't touch that at 8K. Vass was in play. Powell's probably still on the limit. We got to check his restrictions. Braun is in play. If he can't go, Denver gets another bump. The starters get another bump. Kamara gets a bump if there's no Simons. Levert's in play. Now let's go to small forward. All right. If they punt Tatum also, then everybody else gets a bump. We know how this goes. Kawhi's been playing decent. He's pricey though. Abdi is in play, gets a bump if there's no Simons. Porter Jr. looks good. He'll look better with no Murray. Wiggins is an okay play. I don't mind him. Last man in. This is Andrew I'm talking about. Aaron I'm not interested in right now. Kellen Johnson's in play at 4,900. Ricochet, you could take a shot. Edwards, if he starts, you could take a shot. Okiki, if he starts, you could take a shot on him also. Those would be your value pieces. I just wouldn't play Okiki in every lineup, but you want to take shots, take a shot. Oh, Agbaji, if he starts, you could take a shot. I don't mind that at 4K. Champagne at 35, you could take a shot. Plays like that, these value pieces coming off the bench, I'm not loading up. I'm not going to play them in every lineup. We see how these nights are going. We see how these teams are punting games and doing all these weird shit. I'm not putting bench players in all my the same bench. I'm gonna spread it out. That way, something goes wrong. Somebody doesn't get on the court. Somebody only plays 2 minutes. Somebody's a DNP, whatever. At least you still got another lineup kicking. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to do now, because you're not gonna beat the system. They're always gonna cheat and have this shit rigged. So just spread out your players. You know what I'm saying? All right. Before we go to Power Forward, if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Struggling to cash. NBA is cheeks. Yeah, I know. You don't have time to wait for starting lineups. You don't have time to do research. You don't have time to wait for injury news. You want me to send you my finalized, optimal, updated lineups right before lock? No problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else is in the description. And just check and see which tiers fit your needs. And don't forget, we got baseball in a few days. Let's go to Power 4. Let me wrap this up. Because the way the NBA is moving got me sick. Got me out of my mind. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I can't even understand how. I can't comprehend how fucked up the NBA is and how dishonest and scummy they are. That's the word. Scummy. You know, when you get your new pair of Timbs and you go wherever you gotta go, and that's the day you step in some nasty ass gum or some shit like that. That's what the NBA is. That dirty shit at the bottom of your shoe that you can't get off your new pair of Timbs. That's what the NBA is. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the NBA. What else is here? I'm not interested in Miles Bridges. This team's playing for nothing. Bam, if Bam can't go, let's give Wiggins a bump. Let's give Ware a bump. Let's give everybody else a bump. Hero a bump. Hawkins Jr. if he starts. Holmgren, 29 fantasy points. 7 foot fucking 12. Supposedly could shoot threes. Supposedly could do all these things. 29 fucking fantasy points. You fucking geek. I'm not interested in this fucking bozo. I think is Jalen Williams back? Did I overlook him? No, wait. I swear I thought he was going to be playing. I think he's playing on Sunday. I think Jalen Williams is playing, but if Jalen Williams is in, Chad is definitely out the program. And if Williams is out again, Chat's in the player pool, but I'm not trying to play him. I'd rather get to Avdia. Avdia, at least he shows some guts. At least he's trying. Look, 60 fucking 4 fantasy points. Chat 29. The fuck out of here, bro. Give me Avdia any day of the week. Eason, look, this is another guy that needs fantasy points. This shit is crazy in Houston. See, somebody's gonna get left out. 27 minutes, 18 fantasy points. He's 6,400. He's 6,100. He's practically unplayable with everybody healthy in Houston. Aaron Gordon looks a lot better with no Jokic. Let's see if he plays. Sohan didn't play. Finally starting. I don't know what took him so long to start him. NBA is a joke. Horford gets a bump if Tatum doesn't play. I'm not interested in Jabari Smith or Brooks. You want to play Houston? Pick somebody. Close your eyes, pick somebody, and go about your day. I can't tell you who to play from Houston. There's no. I can't do it. What else? We spoke about Okiki. How many minutes is Mamu getting? 13. 19 broke the slate. Next game 13. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what you can't depend on nothing in NBA. You can't depend on nothing. Nothing. What the fuck? What else is here? If Chris Murray starts, he's in play. How much is he? 4K. All right, let's go to center. Let's get out of here. Sengun at 9-1, I'm not interested. Williams at 8-7, I'm not interested. I'd rather play Zubac at 8-6. If Porzingis is in and Tatum is out, give me Porzingis. But I wouldn't put him in every lineup because he's another bitch that won't come out for the second half. Okongwu's in play at 7-4. I don't want Hartenstein while Chet is around. He takes away from Hartenstein. If Yabusele starts, he's an okay play. Jeremy Grant needs to just stay on the bench, stay inactive. What the fuck is he playing for? Khalil Ware gets a bump if there's no Bam. I think Pirtle is out, right? Where's Pirtle? If they start Orlando Robinson, he's in play. If they start Castleton, he's an okay play also. They're both in play, depending on which one starts. Actually, they're both in play regardless of which one starts. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I meant to say. Because if Castleton starts, Robinson could come off the bench and still smash. And then vice versa. What else? No Diabate for me. Yo, they did everything in their power not to fucking. I don't know. I don't even know why they didn't start this guy. You bring him off the bench to play him 32 minutes. What the fuck are we smoking? Yo, let me see. Is Klingon playing? Let's do this before I go. All right, if Klingon is out and Grant is out, you're gonna fire Reith again because you know they don't like playing him. And if Grant is in, they could try playing him at center. They'll do everything but give us a $3,800 starting center. They'll do everything except that. But look, I'm gonna go in and get out of here. I had enough of the NBA for this fucking weekend. Hope y'all had a profitable weekend. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, check out the Patreon, check out the channel memberships. And I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.